Alrighty, hello peoples of the world. So yeah, we are harvesting some blueberries. You know what I mean? We got some blueberries here that we are harvesting for a blueberry pie for 4th of July. Happy 4th when you're watching, okay? Might be watching the day after, but I don't know. We'll figure it out, okay? But yeah, we're gonna harvest some. I'm gonna show you guys what's up with the pie, okay? And we're making some fresh lemonade too. Show you guys that. Stay tuned. What's up, y'all? So, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm making. Today is Thursday. 4th of July is on Friday. But I have, like I showed you guys, the blueberries. We're gonna be making lemonade, fresh squeezed lemonade. We're making some sweet tea. We're making it all for tomorrow, and plus a pumpkin pie, okay? We're gonna make all that stuff. I'm gonna show you how to do it, okay? How I do it. Sorry if I'm a little down on energy right now. I've been working on something which I will show you guys soon. We'll show you guys very soon, okay? Let's get to it. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna measure out 4 cups of fresh blueberries from the garden. All right, and then now, so you guys don't have to, this is optional, but wild blueberries, if you get some frozen wild blueberries from the store, they have more of a denser blueberry flavor. They're smaller, so these berries are kind of big, but they fill in the gaps because they're kind of big, they fill in the gaps, and they make a smoother pie, in my opinion. So yeah, 6 cups altogether, but 4 cups fresh, and I'm gonna put 2 cups of wild. Kind of mix these around a little bit. All right, guys, we got a lemon here. So what I'm gonna do is I always cut the lemon. Okay, I'll squeeze some lemon juice in here. All right, guys, and then next, we're gonna take some lemon zest. Just get some zest off of a lemon. All in prep for 4th of July. I figured I'd show you guys the whole process. We're also gonna be cooking steaks and stuff. And obviously burgers and maybe some pulled chicken. Stuff like that. But we're gonna get the zest from half a lemon. Put it in here. Alrighty. After that, better sugar. I measure out 1.5 cups. Okay, after that, I get about like 3 or 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. And about the same amount of flour. I'm just gonna take 1 big whopping scoop of flour. After that, just a sprinkle of some nutmeg in there. Sprinkle of nutmeg. 1 little capful of vanilla extract. Vanilla extract. And then I don't ever measure the cinnamon, but I just put about 4 times as much as the nutmeg. A lot. Lots of cinnamon. Okay, so then we mix this up. I always use my hands, because why not? Once you mix this up, then you'll end up with this right here.
Here's your glasses.
You'll end up with this right here, okay? And we will move on to the next step. Alright guys, I'm gonna set this in the fridge for a minute while my pie shells unthaw, and I'm gonna put together this blueberry pie, and I'll show you guys how I do it. So, the way I do this, okay, the way I do it, is I just get Libby's pumpkin puree. It's important for the pumpkin puree and not the pumpkin mix, because you wanna mix it yourself, and evaporated milk, but I also use sweetened condensed milk. Soon, there will be an updated video on how to make a pumpkin pie with pumpkins that I grow myself, because I do have pumpkins, sugar pie pumpkins that I'm growing this year, but they're not ready yet. But for now, for 4th of July, we will do this. So I'm gonna bust open these cans and I'll show you. I'll put these together. Okay, I'm just gonna stick this in here. Alrighty, and then we got 2 fresh eggs from the Thickies. I'm gonna put just the rest of this bag of sugar, which is about a cup. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. We'll put a little bit of nutmeg in there. About a half tablespoon, but you can put a full one, but I usually put about a half tablespoon of ginger in there. And here's a little secret. Here's a little secret, guys. Extra cloves, okay? Extra cloves, so a bunch of cloves. And you obviously can't go wrong with more cinnamon. And then a little half tablespoon of salt. Like that. Boom. We're gonna mix her up. Usually what I'll do is I'll mix the dry together, and then mix the wet together, right? And then mix it. But right now I'm out of bowls because I'm making so much stuff, so I'm just making it happen with one bowl. Okay, that's what I would recommend doing though, if you're not tired and out of bowls like I am. And there you go, there's your pumpkin pie filling. I'm gonna let the pie shells defrost a little bit more, stay tuned. Turn the oven to 425. 425. And then I'm gonna take one of these pie shells. These are traditional pie shells. And then for the pumpkin pie, you have the deep dish. You want the deep dish for the pumpkin pie, but traditional for the blueberry. All right. I'm gonna finish off this blueberry, the pumpkin I mean. Put it in the oven, and then we'll start moving to this. But all I did was take out the pie shell from the tin foil and set it here on some flour with a little roller. Set it on standby. Okay, stay tuned. Alrighty. Now, just like the blueberry video, we're gonna make these as evenly as possible. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if you can just try to make them as even as possible. Like I'll try to sometimes put my finger here, just on the outside of my finger, but it's never perfect, unless you have like a ruler or something. Yeah, cut out a bunch of these like this. And then we'll get to making the top crust for the blueberry pie. Alrighty, I stuck the pie shell, all the pie filling in the pie shell. And then we got our lattice crust. Now, I know you know who you are. This time, no messing up. Okay? No mess up of the lattice. Okay, you know who you are. Call me about it. Okay. Start with the middle. Okay, start with the middle. Boom. Okay. And we want to even these out as much as possible. Okay. Now I usually put 5. What I do? Usually put 5. One right here. Oh, almost forgot. Almost forgot, y'all. Butter. Gotta do the butter. Alrighty, butter in. Boom. Okay. Oven just got done preheating, but we're gonna put one more little lattice here. Okay, now. Don't you give me no hate now, boy. I know you know who you are. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna start on over, go under. Okay. With the first one. Go over, go under, go over. Now, we're gonna start under here. We'll start under. We started over, now we're starting under. We go over, under, over, under. Good. Now, since we started under, we're gonna start over again. Now we gotta move this out of the way for you guys so you guys can see a little bit better. We got our pie, right? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off all the excess. I know this ain't a cookie, this is the 4th of July video, but I gotta show you guys how I'm prepping. Get what I'm saying? Now, to the existing pie shell, we just take our fingers like this and pinch her. Pinch it in there, okay? There we go, there is the finished product of that. I'm gonna stick this in the fridge and we're gonna move to the pumpkin pie. All right, with the pumpkin pie, guys, I know this is kind of mixing together, but I'm just showing you guys the process. 15 minutes at 425, okay? 425, 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, lower it to 350 for 40 minutes until it's done. Okay. Alrighty, this is the hardest part about pumpkin pie right here. Watch this. Stay really focused. And we spillage every time. Getting it in the oven without spilling, impossible. God dang! Every time, just burnt the fuck out of myself. Okay, we got our, whatever this is called, put it in the comments, okay? This is what I do. I'll take it before I even put it in, but as it's cooking too, you wanna do this. You know, every like maybe 15 minutes or so, but you cover up the top crust with your little latherness, okay? Once you have it lathered up, you take some of your sugar here and you just sprinkle it on top, okay? You sprinkle a little on top and we'll layer it as it cooks. So you just sprinkle it just like this. It's kind of a more coarse sugar, you know? And you just kind of boom, okay? This ain't really a tutorial. I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing to prep for 4th of July. We're setting up, we're getting the fireworks ready and prepping all the desserts right now. And I got the tiki torches outside and lawn chairs, you know, the classic, right? And everything for the campfire set up. And, I'll bring you guys along. I hope this is gonna be a good video, guys. I know if you came into a 4th of July vlog thinking, oh, 4th of July immediately, I'm sorry, I'm just showing you guys. Boom. All right. Now we're gonna go stick this in the oven. I'll show you guys that. Okay, no matter what with fruit pies, always put it in a baking sheet because it's gonna overflow and leak, okay? But we have it set on 400, okay? 400. We're gonna do the same thing, but on 400, set a timer for 15 minutes, okay? And we're gonna stick her in, just like this. On the bottom rack, okay? On the bottom rack, stick it in. Okay. Boom. Start the timer, okay? We'll be back in 15 minutes to change it to 350. As those are cooking, I'm going to make some fresh squeezed lemonade, okay? So, obviously, we got our lemons, right? We got our juicer here, okay? We got our little juicer right here. And what you do basically with this is you just stick the lemon on here and do this, and it gets the juice out, okay? We're gonna fill it up to the line here, but the most important part is the simple syrup. So if you make homemade lemonade, you know about the simple syrup. But you basically just get a bunch of sugar, like a bunch. And as that's cooking, we're gonna fill up our pitcher here to measure out how much sugar we need. I put a lot. There it goes. Look how much sugar. You know, I might even put a little bit more. And we'll pour it in our pot here. Okay, pour it in our pot. Now, we will take our pot and fill it up with water. And okay, after the water, we're gonna stick it on the stove here. I'm gonna give me a fork real quick, hold on. Give me a fork, and we're gonna turn it on 3. I'm gonna turn it on 3 on the stove here. And we're going to stir it a little bit with our water. Stir it up and let it heat up, and every once in a while come through and stir it. Just give it one initial stir, and then we'll get to squeezing these lemons, just like this. I usually just take them. I'll take them here. I can't do it with one hand, but I'll cut them in half and juice them. We're gonna take our lemon juice. We're just gonna pour it through our strainer to get all the seeds and stuff out. Alrighty guys, Our simple syrup is done. And we're just gonna pour it in here with the lemon juice that we just strained. We got some reverse osmosis water here. We're just gonna stir it up. And boom, guys, just like that. We got some homemade lemonade. I'm gonna go stick it in the fridge and I will show you guys. Sweet tea, lemonade for tomorrow. Alrighty guys, Butterball, nobody asked you. Butterball. Good. Anyways, look, we got the blueberry pie and the pumpkin pie. What do you guys think about that? Got her done. And they look awesome, but they're gonna cool overnight. We're gonna let them sit overnight, get them down to room temperature, and then put them in the fridge overnight, and they'll be ready for tomorrow. Yeah. All right, happy 4th of July, everybody. Poops.
Happy 4th of July.
He's rocking the shorts. Okay. We're rocking, there's a little infrastructure here. We're gonna be cooking some food on the fire. Okay. But we got a nice little drop cloth here. Poops has a necklace on. I got some of these necklaces on. My American shorts didn't come, so here I am in jeans. In 95.
And mine did.
Right. Poops, we're gonna allow fireworks. Hopefully you get to stay here tonight so we can allow fireworks. Oh my god, Poops. Little bottle rocket action. Nice, that one didn't even pop.
Okay, now
Yeah. Yeah.
like
All right. We got Poop's little baby gun out here. I'm shooting these ball rockets off, and we got a few guns out here to shoot today. Because America. He is America Shorts. And we will be shooting here in a little bit. Yeah. Also, got a bunch of fireworks inside. We'll be showing you guys that. I'm gonna have some blueberry pie probably in a minute, but I got the fire going so we can cook some steaks and some burgers, s'mores maybe, stuff like that. But there's our fire, right? Got the cooler filled with different drinks and beer. And got my Snapple here, Poop's chilling. Got the fire going, getting the coals going. Stay tuned, y'all. All right, guys, we're gonna shoot this little 22 action here, little 22 bolt action, and I'm gonna put you guys by the target over there. And as I shoot, you can see where the bullets hit, okay? Look at that grouping. That's with a 22 too, from, I don't know, say maybe 30 yards, 40 yards. Yeah, I had these two hit right on top of each other.
Yeah.
And these two were a little spread apart, maybe about an inch. But boom, there we go. Yeah.
And y'all got it to the target.
Can you see it to the target? Is the middle of the crosshair in the target where you want it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're ready to go.
Did I go?
Let's go see. Yeah, you hit it.
I hit that center?
No, you hit in the black though. It's better than last time. He hit in the black. Boom. Boom, Poops did it. Check it out, y'all. The Prime Classic. Some pulled chicken sandwiches, some Doritos. And me and Poops are matching now. I got the American shorts. Not the ones I ordered, but I got those. And yeah, I'm gonna cook some steaks here in a little bit. Light up some more fireworks. Shoot some guns. Stay tuned. Alrighty, y'all. We got the 12 gauge. We got our little resting here, and we got our target down there. Let's see if we can get a bullseye with it. Ready. Yeah. If I can hit the bullseye, feel pretty good. Let's go see. Well, I was aiming here and I hit right here. So it looks like the casing came and went through too. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Check it out. I'm on the boat and I got a Roman candle. And Poops is over there. Yeah, so we're out here in the boat. Poops is over there because I left him because he's a bad poopsie. What do you think about Poops? Me? Yeah! Boom. All right, y'all. Check it out. We got the American shorts. The American shorts. That's bad Sims. Horrible Sims. The worst Sims. The worst Sims. Look at these two lovebirds. Welcome to the YouTube channel, Michael. I'm sure you love it. All right, I'm here. We're gonna all swim. Okay. Except for Poops. So Poops can't swim. Bad Soups. Alrighty, Poops. We got these guys. I'm in the water. We're gonna do a little underwater shot. You guys ready for this?
Nice. I'm about to put all the chains on.
Alright guys, we got these steaks here. We got a little butter, olive oil action. And we got the fire that's been cooking all day with the coals. And we're heating up the cast iron pot. And we're gonna be in there, okay? We're gonna be in there and it's gonna be good, okay? We're gonna cue the time lapse. Alright, we have them wrapped up. I'll show you guys the finished result after they rest. Corn on the cob. Corn on the cob. Look at this, guys. I think that.
Don't ever leave that door open.
I think that looks perfect.
I know.
I think it's gonna be better than the ribeye. Alright, we're gonna have some food. Stay tuned. Here's my corn on the cob, y'all. Ended up perfect with some butter. And this right here, dude, I mean, like, I did a lot better than the ribeye LTG. A lot better. This time it's more moist and less cooked. Better. Check it out. Oh, it's fire, dude. So good. Well, about right there. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these thickies. They want my corn. Get away. Bad thickies. Hey, thickies. Bad. All right, she's ready to go. Molly's about to shoot the rifle. Okay. She's about to shoot the 410. Here we go. Oh!
That was as good as the first time.
Hey!
Run back.
Run back.
Whoa.
Okay, so it's its own mortar. Yeah, it's its own mortar.
Are those ones powerful than the M80s?
At least we know. No, it's not.
Stronger than glue on the candles, right?
Yeah! All right, y'all, I guess I'm lighting a tractor right now. We're lighting a tractor. Soupsy wants me to light a tractor.
Show them what it does.
Let's see what it does.
Watch out when you do that. You might want to stand back, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
There's one more.
Poops, what the heck you got?
I got the long leg.
You got a long-legged thickie? That's a thickie.
No bunny.
See if you go up.
Cue the montage.
You're right.
Ending it off with some s'mores, y'all, and some hot diggities. Good. Hot diggities. Poops. Bad poops. Thanks for watching, everybody.
No, he's not.
I'm going to end off this 4th of July on a nice little time lapse. Till next
Do
time.
not show her because she's going to do that one.